Hey guys, how's it all going? So keeping on the teachings on this round of words, right? I mentioned a couple of other words. I have been quite a while, but in between the work, I have been making notes and thoughts that come to me that I just want to share in general with um, all of you. Which is why I always ask if you like the word, show the like, right? But more importantly, ask share the word. You never know who needs this knowledge, this understanding, these teachings. Okay, so this word is going to be titled something like lower consciousness, higher consciousness. It's going to be a short word. It's just something I wanted to share with you guys there because everyone's kind of on this buzz today. So I want to just simplify your higher consciousness and your lower consciousness, basically what it is and where you'd want to be, okay? So before I get into it, guys, if you are into chaos magic, magic in general, and I suggest starting with chaos magic and then learning about your entities, working with them, spending time with them, it's so powerful. I have, along with Indigo, an amazing Chaos Magic course. You can email me about that. I email you the whole course, which has sigil step-by-step guide, 9 demo words, and of course, I'm primarily a spellcaster. I do consultations, info tarot readings, so I can really help you out and teach you in our consultations, okay? So lower consciousness and higher consciousness, basically, just very briefly, like I said, it's a super short word. Most of you guys are actually on a higher consciousness these days, which is amazing. So at least tap yourself in the back for that. If you're having a shit today, know that Steve Doctor said most of you are on a higher consciousness already and growing. So that's awesome, okay? Signs of this is not your intellect really. You will find yourself being able to talk about a broader spectrum of topics, okay? And I'm not talking like things you haven't studied before, like neuroscience or psychology, and suddenly find yourself speaking fluently about neuroscience, psychology. I'm talking about like topics in general, life topics, deep topics that you maybe were hesitant to speak about before because you don't want to be judged. You can freely chat about it, interact. You can freely receive what people are saying to you, accept it or disagree with it. Like, oh, okay, cool. Give your response. You're more open to those type of conversations. That's a sign that your consciousness is growing because you're not fighting it anymore. You're not fighting knowledge. Whether you want to accept the knowledge or not, it's still knowledge, you understand? Lower consciousness is dangerous, period, okay? You don't want to be stuck there. Signs of lower consciousness is a shitty superego. You are full of fear and judgment. Now, this is a short word, but just that one sentence alone, guys, it's a massive topic. When you are full of fear and you're full of judgment and you're judgmental or you're egotistical, one of the three or all together, guys, that completely, the space that makes up your mind and your essence basically is full because it's so much negative shit. It is full. Whereas once you're in a higher consciousness, you are constantly receiving knowledge, accepting knowledge, right? Letting it flow through you, allowing yourself to grow, but at the same time, you're still 90% empty all the time, available to receive all the time, available to receive love, energy, finances, favor, protection, because you can receive it, you have the space. When you're on a lower consciousness, be aware of this, and don't knock me for this. If you know or feel you're egotistical, or have like too much fear, or you judgmental, you're like, they shouldn't do that, they shouldn't do that, they should do it this way. That's judgmental, guys. You know, you have your life to live, you have your growth to accomplish. They have their lives to live. Don't be so judgmental. And it's not to be nice to the next person. This video is about teaching. Being that judgmental, being that much of an arsehole actually, is just going to fill your mind and your space up, which means there's no space for the things you might desire: love, promotion, financial gain, comforts, protection, whatever it is. There's just no space. So any of those frequencies that might even be around you will just fucking bypass you because you are full, basically, full of shit. So if you need help working on that, hit me up. I can help with that as well. Okay, be good.